Oh man, this is so cool. It's a doorbell you can fist bump. So it took us a while, but we're finally in Venice. There's lots of things to see, and it's always busy. Occasionally you'll find a quiet area like this.
Is that the big finger? Yeah.
The moment you get into Venice, you'll notice how many souvenirs are being sold. From necklaces to masks to jewelry to keychains. Everyone and anyone seems to be selling things for tourists. There's so many people here. If you're looking to avoid people on vacation, this is definitely not the place to be. During the day, it can be pretty busy. Luckily, because stores close relatively early, it does get quieter at night. Except when there's a festival, and then it just becomes extremely packed. While Venice has a lot of people, it also has a lot of boats. Now, you may have seen the gondolas in photos and movies, but they're definitely not the same when you see it in person. Plus, with a $40 per person ticket ride for 30 minutes, it seems a little bit expensive. Instead, I recommend the traghetto. It's just like a gondola, but it doesn't have the fancy seats or decorations, and it only goes up and down the Grand Canal, but it's only €2 a person. Around all day, and we just watched someone park their boat, which is the most interesting ever because there's no parking spot and you basically park anywhere. So the rule seems to be park near a door or a bridge. Despite the mass-produced souvenirs on the main streets, if you go down any of the back alleys, you'll soon find a bunch of artists who are making all sorts of things. This is just so cool. With 16,000 years of history, there's quite a bit of architecture to look at. Honestly, if you're going to Venice, you're not going for the food. There's some local dishes which we've had, like bigoli, but it really wasn't that amazing, and the food that was available was mainly overpriced tourist food. You could get one of the sandwiches that are available everywhere, but they're pretty bad. If the place you're staying has breakfast, definitely go for it because it's not worth it to go outside to look for food. That's not to say all food in Venice is horrible. There are exceptions to the rule, like this lunch place that we found. So we got some bolognese with ziti. And no idea what this is, but we're gonna Google it. So what should you do if you don't want to waste money but you want to have good quality Italian food? Just visit a supermarket and stock up. Such a great idea. Walking down all the alleyways, you'll start noticing that there's lots of mailboxes and doorbells, and they're very well designed. That is an awesome doorbell. It's really cute. In the front of the house, there's a little shrine. You'll also notice a variety of DOORDAMS. And when you're done looking at people's homes, you can go look for free spring water. While there seems to be a lot of live performances in Italy, Venice, because of its density, seems to have a performance almost on every corner. And then when you're done watching performances, you can actually join one as well. Out of all the fun things you can do in Venice, watching the sunset is probably the best. So that's my overview of Venice. If you have any questions of any places we visited or want any tips, just let me know in the comments.